You can measure the size of an elephant. You can clock the speed of a cheetah, but you can't quantify the heart of a kings, queens, and in-betweens. Welcome to Dr. Boxing Talk. Stream starts now.
I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. If I tell you I'm no good, you know I'm lying.
Yo, y'all know what time it is, man. The doctor's in the house. What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Get my eyes. Other pair of eyes, right? All right, we in there. My boy Dub in the building. Supporter in the building. Savage, you are too freaky for the live. Just started yet. Don't fear daddy. You talk to her. Thank you, supporter. Uni in the building. What's good? I just said my name. Yeah, put them on. Yeah, bro. She the live just waited. He say our prayers yet. What's she talking about? She already violating? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh man, hopefully everybody's good today, man. Hope everybody's good today. We have a lot to talk about today's. I'm looking forward to it. As usual, man. I'm always looking forward to it though. Thank you. Thank y'all for that. All right, let's go ahead and say our prayers first. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you, Lord, for waking us up to see today. Thank you, Lord, for getting us to where we're at today, Lord, in the evening time. And, you know, those of us getting ready to go to work or getting off of work or getting ready to relax or getting ready, not at, you know, but as long as we're up to see another day, we have another chance to go towards our goals and put you first, and you'll lead us to that, Lord, to a prosperous life. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen, amen, amen. What's going on? Don't forget to like that video. You was Perry. Now you Perry the platypus. Hey, yo. Perry the who the heck is that? Who is Perry, and who is Perry the Platypus? I don't know them. I don't know them. I can't find my thing. My little, it's all good. My phone thing. I can't find it. Anyway, I gotta find that. But yeah, so first off, man, I want to talk about Andre Mikhailovich and Janibek, man. Apparently, Janibek and Andre Mikhailovich are back on. They are back on for when is the date? October? Let me look it up real quick. October. I believe the date is set for October. Those of you that are unfamiliar with the situation, Janibek was a champion at 160, the middleweight division. He was supposed to fight Andre Mikhailovich, but he missed weight so bad, so bad that he passed out. You know what I'm saying? He was so much above the weight, he passed out trying to make weight, and the fight was subsequently canceled. You know, and so now they're having their rematch. And according to Michael Benson on Twitter, Andre Mikhailovich promoter, No Limit, they won the purse bid and they outbid Bob Arum's Top Rank by $1,000. So that fight will happen again, and that's good. But I don't know when, so they don't have a date for it yet. We'll see. We'll see when that happens, man. I'm looking forward to that fight, though, man. I'm rooting for Andre Mikhailovich. Yo, Briscoe, what's good? What's good, Briscoe in the building? You never heard of Phineas and Ferb? Oh, I have heard of it. I just never watched it. I heard of that show, Phineas and Ferb. Yep, I have. I never watched it though. So if it's from there, I know that show, but I don't know Perry though. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that fight, man. I will be rooting for Andre Mikhailovich, just because I feel like I'm tired of the weight bullies, man. If you miss a weight so much that you're passing out trying to make weight, bro, just move up, bro. To me, that's a form of cowardice. That means that you're not confident in your power. You're not confident in your skill. And you're really just successful. And you know you're successful where you're at because you're drastically bigger than everybody else. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You're not breaking the rules. But, you know, I just don't like it to the point where you're passing out trying to make weight. That's ridiculous, bro. You're passing out and being hospitalized because you're trying to make weight for a weight class that you probably shouldn't be at. So, I'm definitely rooting for Andre Mikhailovich in that. But I think Janibek will win. In more news, that ain't good, boy. In more news, we also have Tim Tszyu versus Bakram Murtazali. That it is officially official. We already knew that, right? We called this a little while ago. It just wasn't official. But now it's official as a referee with a whistle. You know, it'll actually be on October 19th, like we said. We didn't know a location, though. But now it's going to be in Florida. So I might think about trying to go to that fight. You never know. October 19th in Florida, I just got to find out where it's at. They didn't add any further specificity as to where it's at exactly in Florida. But I know it's in the state of Florida. So hopefully it's on the southern side. And I'll try to get there. He said, "You're always talking so much behind your keyboard. I'm going to come find you. Stay texting your mama." Who's the person? Who are you talking to, bro? You talking to the you in the right chat, bro? you in the right chat, Briscoe? Kendrick in the building. What's good? I think this guy's he must have multiple chats open. My guy Kendrick in the building. What's good? I don't know who Briscoe is talking to, bro. I think he must have two chats in because I'm looking at his text and his name like,
who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? You know damn well who I am. Who the fuck is that?
Yo, Unicorn, I have no clue who that is or who he's talking about. Tim Tszyu and Bakram Murtazaliev. They're supposed to be fighting in Florida. But they didn't add a city though, so I don't know exactly where. Yeah, people be weird, man. They be too tough on the internet, man. You gotta relax, bro. Hopefully you're winning the fight, Briscoe. I'm rooting for you, bro. Whoever you're fighting, I hope you win. Cause you going through it. You going through it right now, bro. But yeah, Kendrick, Tim Tszyu and Bakram are supposed to be fighting in Florida. I don't know exactly where, so I'll be looking forward to that. And then also in more news, we got Boots. You know, we already reported this as well, that Boots should be fighting Karen for the rematch, since that's an IBF mandatory. But the crazy part is this. The crazy part is this, right? You know, they were saying that he might vacate his belt. I hope he doesn't, man. I hope he stays at 147 and just handles his business there, you know. But if he moves 154, I'll be cool with it, because there's a lot of heads at 154. It's a deep division. But it seems like he's gonna stay. And guess what? So they did the purse bid, right? I heard Don King having some fights at the Hard Rock too. Ooh, let's get right. Yeah, we out if it's down there. Yeah, that's a fact. So Karen is supposed to be fighting. They had the purse bid, right? September 3rd, which we reported earlier. We said that the purse bid would be on September 3rd. I even made a video about it like a week ago. And the purse bid actually happened. And guess what? Eddie Hearn lost the purse bid. And guess how much he lost it by? $250,000. So $250,000 is about how he lost it. But I'm going to read the exact report. It says, Karen Chikadzian's promoters, P2M Box Promotions, have reportedly won the purse bids for the Jerron Boots Ennis IBF mandatory rematch after outbidding Eddie Hearn's Matchroom by around $250,000. The fight is for Ennis's IBF welterweight world title, unclear if he may now vacate. And then a little update on that. It says that you know, we think that Boots is gonna stay and not vacate. And then, you know, Brian Norman, they started trolling, and his manager, they put laughing emojis at the purse bid. And then Brian Norman reported, said, hey man, you know, y'all see I wasn't capping, he lost the purse bid. So once again, I'm not saying it vindicates you, boy. Sports prediction in the building. What's good, brethren? I'm not saying you should feel vindicated, but it lets you know that Brian Norman Sr., like I've been telling y'all, I doubt he's lying. You know, I don't know this person personally, but you can kind of see when someone's capping. I'm not saying that he's not to blame for the fight not happening. Of course, you know, it takes two to make a deal, and two to not come to terms is why they have to go their separate ways when a deal isn't brokered. But to blame one party over the other is ridiculous. They have their price point. Eddie Hearn has his price point that he doesn't want to go over, and they have their price point that they don't want to go under. They didn't make a deal. Boom. There's no need to villainize anybody or demonize anybody or be, you know what I'm saying, condescending towards anybody. They just didn't make it happen. So, but this also once again reinforces that, you know, not only did Brian Norman not make a deal with Eddie Hearn also didn't make a deal with Stanionis. And he been not making a deal with Stanionis. He also didn't make a deal with Barrios, and he been hasn't made a deal with Barrios, and now he didn't even win the purse bid. So you telling me who's being funny with the money? You know what I'm talking about? I thought we were supposed to earn with Hearn. Now it seems like Hearn getting burned. You know what I'm talking about? So I mean, if you don't want to, if you want to make up your mind and pick a side, then say that. But if you want to talk about facts, I just bring you the facts, man. And the facts are, and always has been, that Boots has not been able to unify with anybody. And it's always been a money issue. And once again, Boots just lost a purse bid to Karen Chikadzian for the rematch. And that purse bid reflects that Eddie Hearn is being stingy with the paper. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a right to be. It is what it is. But if you want to say that somebody's ducking or somebody's doing this, then I mean, you're just being disingenuous, or you just dumb. And it's probably the latter. You're probably just dumb. But yeah, man, so yeah, very, very much so. He cheat.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't want to judge anybody's pockets, but I'm just saying that the evidence is there to show that he's not making the deals, unfortunately. And I like Eddie Hearn. And this is not going to change that, but it also shows that money's tight right now. Even though he's working with Big Turk, he might need Big Turk to step in. And it's funny, everybody talking about BBC and Al Heyman, how much money they ain't making. Doesn't seem like Eddie Hearn has too much money to spare lately, does it? But he did sign Jerron Boots and he did sign Shakur. Two big signings, a big salute to him. And I think he will bounce back, man. These people are smart businessmen and women on Matchroom side, PBC side, Golden Boy side, you know. Even though they lost Canelo and Munguia most recently, but we're still good. All right, let's talk about the Naoya Inoue versus TJ Doheny recap, man. I talked about it in the last video, but that fight card was good, man. Unfortunately, the main event wasn't that good, in my opinion. Everybody wanted to see Naoya Inoue, right? Everybody wanted to see Naoya Inoue. So of course he was the most intriguing person on the card. That's why he's the main event. But I feel like his fight was the most underwhelming because of what happened with TJ Doheny. You know, TJ Doheny got hit in his thumb and messed up his spinal. He got hit in his right hand and stomped on his big toe, and then he herniated a disc in his back. You know what I'm saying? He had a herniated disc. I don't know how that happens, but you know they have a song, your backbone's connected to your elbow, apparently, you know? Because they used to say your foot bone's connected to your... your toe bone connected to your foot bones, but I guess all his bones connected, you know, which we all are connected, but not like that. So you know, I hope he's not hurt for real, you know, and if he's legitimately hurt, then I hope he recovers, you know. So you never know. I never want to judge how someone feels, because those of you that play sports, you have had back spasms before. You could have a back spasm at any time, you know, overtraining or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, you could turn a certain way and actually do hurt yourself, you know. So I'm not saying it wasn't a case of that. I just thought it looks funny, you know, and I just want the people that say that, you know, other fighters quit, like they say that Ryan Garcia, and I don't even like Ryan Garcia, you know, F Ryan Garcia, little cheating ass.
We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all.
But if you're gonna say that Ryan Garcia quit against Tank, I don't think Ryan Garcia quit. I don't care what he's done in the past. I don't care what he's doing currently. I would never say that Ryan Garcia quit, because I don't know what that punch feels like from Tank. But people do say Ryan Garcia quit against Tank, including Doheny, which I disagree with adamantly. Also, some people say that Amir Khan quit against Terrence Crawford. That was not a good look from Amir Khan, but I don't think he quit either. Like, I don't know what they're feeling. It looked a little suspect. But my point is, if you're gonna say Amir Khan quit against Terrence Crawford, if you're gonna say Ryan Garcia quit against against Gervonta Tank Davis, then you got to say TJ Doheny quit against Naoya Inoue. You got to. So if they're quitters, then he's a quitter too. So it appeared that he actually got hit in the back last second, 6th round. He turned Inoue was throwing a hook and then landed in his back. Yeah, I know. I don't care. He still quit. if you're gonna say the other guys quit, then you got to say he quit. So I'm not saying that he didn't get hit. He may have got hit, yeah, but that's not enough reason to, you know what I'm saying? It's like Shakur fought a whole fight with his hands messed up, you know, and that's why he got some flack, because, you know, the way they made it seem like, I give him a reason, you know, that's a reason, you know, and he still won against Edward De Los Santos. But I'm like, yeah, I believe his hand was hurt. I don't think people fake injury. So I even give him that benefit of the doubt. But people would still say, oh, who cares? Who cares if his hand was hurt? He still had a bad performance, right? They don't care. So I don't care about TJ Doheny, because you know what they say? They say, oh, Floyd Mayweather's hands were hurt. He still got through so many fights. They say Gervonta Tank Davis' hand was hurt and he still got through Eastside People Cruz. So they didn't care about Shakur Stevenson hurting his hand as an excuse to having a bad fight. So I'm not. We gonna stay consistent. Hands is different than I don't care what it is. You just sympathetic because you have a back injury. I have back injuries too. Of course, everything is different, but it's still an injury and you're still fighting. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. We not picking and choosing. Yo, Ty in the building. Brokeback Mountain is crazy. Jakes, what's good? You can't say that, oh man, I want this guy to keep fighting and this guy to keep fighting because they have different injuries. No. Now, of course, if you do something like you said, my point is that keep it consistent. That's it. If you're not gonna get it, I don't think TJ Doheny quit. But if you're gonna call Ryan Garcia a quitter for Tank, if you're gonna call Terrence Crawford a quitter for Tank, Amir Khan a quitter for Terrence Crawford, if you're gonna say that Shakur Stevenson has no excuse for his hands against Edward De Los Santos, then I'm not giving TJ Doheny an excuse either. He walked. He wasn't carried out the ring. Was he carried? He said, "No, that's apples and oranges." No, sir. You don't know the extent of his. You're saying that because you're sympathizing with the back thing, which is cool. However, you don't know the extent of his. Have you seen the medical report? You're just saying a back injury is different than a hand injury. No kidding. That don't mean that every back injury, just because it's an injury on your back, is more severe than a hand injury. Is that the same thing? You can't have an injury on your hand more severe than an injury on the back? The most severe back injury is way worse than the most severe hand injury. I agree with that. But every time you have a back contusion, you can have a back spasm. That don't mean it's more serious than breaking your hand. You don't know the extent of his injury. I don't know the extent. So show me, if you can show me the medical report and it shows how bad it is, then I agree with you. But the man, last time I checked, he walked up out of there. He walked around the ring, walked to his corner, walked down the steps, walked to the locker room. I even saw him after the thing. He was sitting and he was like, man, my leg. He said, I can't. He said, yeah, my leg just couldn't move. And I salute to him. Like I said, I do not think he's quitting. I'm just saying keep it consistent. If you're going to say other people quit, then he quit. Yo, my boy Mike in the building. Round 1 in the building. What's good, y'all? I think I said Ty in the building, but let me say it again just in case I didn't. Ty in the building. So yeah, like I said, I don't think any of them cheated. I mean, quit. But if you're going to say that they quit, then you got to say everybody quit. You feel me? If you're going to say that everybody else quit, you got to say you quit. But yeah, man, so but anyway, man, the fight was the fights were great. I thought Naoya Inoue's fight was the least intriguing. It was the most underwhelming because of because of TJ Doheny and how it ended. But TJ Doheny actually looked better than what I thought. He actually looked pretty decent the first couple rounds. But like I said, it never felt like he looked good because, and this is no disrespect to him, but it just didn't ever seem like he looked good because Naoya Inoue was ever in trouble or in question. It just seemed like Naoya Inoue was trying to get rounds in, and he was just warming up and trying to lure him into big shots and lure him into fighting. And then when he turned up the gas in that 7th round, all of a sudden that back went out. And you know, hey, temperature does induce some back spasm. You know what I'm saying? You argue with Scholar on that one, not me. I'm asleep. Oh man, hey, yo, Eddie is doing Boots dirty, bro. Mike, you see that Boots lost the used to walk to cash out, right? And I'm not saying once again, I want to re-emphasize. I really think he has something wrong with his back. I do. But my point still remains that if you're going to say that Ryan Garcia quit against Tank, which I don't know, Kendrick, if you said that. Yeah, like Kendrick said, I'm arguing with Scholar, so I don't think Kendrick said that. I'm just saying that in general. If you're going to say Ryan Garcia, who I don't even like Ryan Garcia like that. But if you're gonna say Ryan Garcia quit against Tank, which I don't think Ryan Garcia quit. But I've heard people say that before. Oh, Ryan Garcia quit against Tank. I don't know what that punch feels like. But so I'm gonna say it again. If you're gonna say Ryan Garcia quit against Tank, if you're gonna say Amir Khan quit against Terrence Crawford, then you got to say TJ Doheny quit against Naoya Inoue. I don't think any of them quit. But if anybody quit out of those 3, it was TJ Doheny. Doheny, the Henny Lord, quit. Talk to him, Ty. Oh yeah, Ty's one of them. Good morning. Good call this morning. Boy got hit in the back. Yo, he quit. Yo, Mike ain't playing. Mike said, I'm not going. He said he got hit in the back and shit. Naoya Inoue stepped on his big toe and said, nigga, you was a bitch. That boy TJ Doheny said, my back, my neck. Let me find out that boy ducking in the middle of the fight, bruh. Yo, Mike, how you duck the fight in the fight? Yo, Mike, how you duck the fight in the fight? Yo, that's crazy, bro. Mike ruthless, bro. Mike is ruthless, bro. I'm not questioning his injury. He probably really got hurt. Yo, Arnaldo in the building. Hit his body so hard that broke Pierce's booty. Hey, yo, Paul. Hey, yo, Pierce's booty.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, yo. His body, Ryan? His booty. Hey, yo. Ryan, what's good? Hey, yo. Not his booty. I was with you to the booty. He said pierced it, too. Hey, yo. That's crazy, bruh. That's a no diddy. No diddy. You piercing the butt. That's wild. That is wild.
What?
Hey, yo. But yeah, so like I said, I thought the best fight on the card was Yoshiki Takei versus Daigo Higa. And I like Takei because Takei's dope, man. He came from kickboxing, right? And a lot of people don't know that. Like Yoshiki Takei actually was a former kickboxer. He was on the pound for pound list as a kickboxer. You could look it up. And then he made that transition to boxing. He's actually excelling. And you don't really see that much. Like usually you see fighters, you know, the combat sports where they go to boxing or they come from boxing because they usually didn't either do good once they moved to boxing or they didn't do good before in boxing and then they moved to something else and did better. But he's actually doing good in kickboxing and then now he's doing good in boxing. However, I thought he lost to Daigo. But where I give him the benefit of the doubt is that, in my opinion, I think Daigo's corner, they just did some dumb stuff. I think that boy couldn't take that back punch. Hey, yo, he said, I don't think he's supposed to take a back punch. That's a good point, but bro, this is bro. Hey, Kendrick, you watch, bro. You gonna have to join. You gonna have to join, bro. Cause you wildin' right now, bro. Cause you being extra sympathetic because you gotta. Well, okay. Let me be fair. Maybe I'm projecting that, but I feel like you are. I'm gonna say I feel like you are. You don't know the extent of his back injury, bro. You're talking like his back injury incapacitated him, bro. We saw the man walking. The man hit the stanky leg, and posed with it, and then walked again. Then next, bro, he wasn't even limping by the time he walked back. The man said, "Hold on, walk to the side, limping, and then turn around and walk straight back to his corner." Stop it, bro. You making it sound like the man was just paralyzed or something. He ain't suffered no paralysis, bro. You wildin', bro. Nah, you doing too much, Kendrick. You wildin'. You're wildin', bro. You're wildin', bro. Nah, you doing too much. Yo, shout out to my boy Mike, man. My boy Mike always holding me down in the Cash App, man. Dropping that bread, that cheese, that butter. Yes, sir, man. Shout out to my boy Mike, man, with the big $5, man. I really appreciate that, brethren. Big salute to you, man. Always holding me down, man. But yeah, I'm with Mike 1,000%. The only part is that I will say, now me and Mike in the barbershop, I probably say he quit. But because I like to give the fighters the benefit of the doubt. So I will say that he was really hurt. You know, I think he was. I'm not questioning it. But even if you're still really hurt, I don't think that the severity of the hurt was the worst thing I've seen. Like, we see, you're not supposed to get hit in the back of the head either. We've seen people get knocked out and counted out from getting hit in the back of the head. We've seen it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and we've seen people get DQ'd because they were hit while they were in a compromised position while being down, like Andre Durrell against Arthur Abram, or like Montel Griffin against Roy Jones. They were called DQs, but we see stuff like that happen and no DQ was called. So I'm not going to act like that was the most illegal hit I've ever seen, or it was a bad hit, or that was the worst injury we've seen in boxing, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. You're doing too much. You're doing too much, bro. You're being too sympathetic. Now, if it comes out and he's like, "Oh, I have a herniated disc," okay, then I'll walk it all back and be like, "Yeah, man, he's really hurt, man. I understand it." I think he was hurt, but I'm not gonna quantify his pain because I can't do that. Just because there's a pain, just because it was a back injury, I can't say how bad it was. You know, he said cap. I don't think he said Savage in the building. Okay, we got that Jace. He said Doheny actually got hit in the hip. He turned. So, right. So this is what he said. So I can show you. I can show you the video, bro. He actually said that. He said he got hit in the hip. He got hit with that donkey punch. Hey, yo. Oh man, hold on. Let me see if I can find it for y'all, chat. You know, bro, I be putting in work, nah. I be putting in work now. I don't talk about the topic if I ain't try to be familiar with it. He said there was a muscle right above my hip. Can y'all hear it? The man said there was a muscle right above his hip.
Yeah, it's a muscle right above my hip, Sean. I just can't use my leg.
I can't use my leg. Let's see if he was using his leg, chat. Now we see. He said he can't use his leg. Okay, that'll be right. I believe him. But why he want to use them legs, chat? He want to use them legs to run up out of there. That's why he want to use them legs. You feel me? He want to use them legs to get up out of there. That's why he want to use them legs, Mike. Look. Watch his leg. Look, ooh, hold on, ooh, hold on now. Ooh, watch. Watch, he take a knee. Now we gonna fast forward a little bit. Watch him walk now. Look how good he walked now. He could use them legs though, chat. Fuck, man, get out of here, man. You know what that sounds like to me? Sounds like the first person that ever ducked in a fight. The man instantly was a paraplegic, bro. For 5 seconds. God forgive, I'm not laughing, bro. I'm rolling. His training reaction was funny, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, Kendrick Wilder, bro. Like I said, I think he really was hurt. But do I think if he would have had that same injury against somebody he could have been fighting, I mean, that he felt like he could have beat, I think he would have kept fighting. I do think that. But still, circumstantially, circumstances change everything, and circumstantially right there, I understand it. Like, you feel like you're not all there, so I'm not all there. That's the last person I want to be in the ring while I'm not all there is with the monster. You know, you don't want to be against a monster and you hobbled. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but don't act like the man was just you out and I want. Yo, dude got carried out the ring, right? Come on, man. Straight into the punch, man. Come on, man. Hey, yo, he wasn't hurt. He didn't want no more. Hey, talk to him, Mike. Talk to him. My boy Mike said he wasn't hurt.
Yeah.
He said he didn't want no more of that assault.
Yeah.
Exactly. Bro, as soon as the 7th round came and Naoya Inoue turned that fire up a little bit. Boy, TJ Doheny didn't want to be in that kitchen no more. He didn't want to be in that kitchen no more. He said, ooh, that thing hot. That thing hot, daddy. He had my boy looking like this. Hold on, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Hold on. He had him looking like this, y'all. He had him like this. my neck, and my back. I'm looking like, yo, rest in peace, my boy Anthony Johnson, man. I believe that's his name. Sometimes I mess up his name. Forgive me. I believe his name is Anthony Johnson, the comedian, man. Rest in peace to him. You know, rest in peace to him and his love. He had him like Anthony Johnson in Friday, man. Kendrick, you wildin', bro. He had him. My neck and my back. That pressure. Let's see what excuse Goodman has now. Yeah. December 24th, right? So that's another thing, Ryan. Shout out to Ryan for reminding me. So on December 24th, that's Christmas Eve. Good Lord willing, Sam Goodman is supposed to be fighting Naoya Inoue again. You know, we'll see if he really comes through, or maybe the back spasms are contagious. Maybe he might, you know what I'm saying, catch it from Doheny like it's COVID. Doheny went, yeah, facts. Doheny, the Henny Lord, went straight to the bar, was fine. Facts. Talk to him.
Yeah.
Talk to him, Ty. Kendrick Daly, yeah, he pulling up. You pulling up too, Ty. Both y'all pulling up, because I'm not fighting this battle. Y'all on your own. I'm not fighting with Kendrick, bro. Because Kendrick gonna try to tell me all types of, oh, he could have had a ruptured spleen. Oh, his back could have shifted. Oh, his disc could have been, his vertebrae could have been all lumped up, fucked up, and rumped up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I had Naoya at 6, but it didn't happen close. But yeah, you're real close. You said 6? Oh, wow. I had Naoya in 4. Man. But yeah, we'll see if Sam Goodman actually fights this time and doesn't want to change his mind. Like I said, I'm not really interested in that fight, but I'd rather see Naoya Inoue versus Sam Goodman than Naoya Inoue versus TJ Doheny. Like I said, there's no shame in my game. I give boxing news. I think Naoya Inoue is a beast, but sometimes people act like you can't critique him. I could critique him like I critique everybody else, and I think Naoya Inoue versus TJ Doheny, that fight was trash. And it proved to be trash. I thought it was trash going into it. I thought it was trash during it, and I still think it was trash afterwards. You know, no disrespect to TJ Doheny, it just is what it is. He's 37 years old. He was 37 is not old. You know, in life, but in when you're in that shape and you've seen a few of his fights, then for him, you know, that 37 matters. And when I see him versus Naoya Inoue, he's 37. I said, damn.
I'm sorry.
So I do think that you know, him fighting Inoue, like Inoue versus Doheny, is worse than Canelo versus Berlanga, but nobody really cares because they're smaller divisions. But it's crazy that Canelo versus Berlanga is getting a lot of flack, and Tank versus Frank Martin is getting a lot of flack, and whoever else was getting a lot of flack, you know. But it's like everybody's okay with TJ Doheny and Naoya Inoue, but I'm okay with tune-up fights. That's fine. You know, Shakur, Arthur Hunter Union. I just see that as a stay busy fight, and that's dope. Even Sam Goodman. I know Sam Goodman. At least Sam Goodman is undefeated though, so that's why I think that's a little better, a little more intriguing. But I would prefer him to fight MJ Akhmadaliev. But for some reason, Bob Arum doesn't want no parts of MJ Akhmadaliev. He's very reluctant to fight him. I think that's the only fight. I think that's the best fight at 122. I still think Naoya Inoue beats MJ, but that's a fight that's more intriguing. He's more formidable of an opponent. You know, former Olympian. He only has one loss, and that loss came to Marlon DePalis. And people say, oh, well, he should have won that to fight Naoya Inoue. Are you trying to protect Naoya Inoue? Don't you think he's the monster? What is he, the baby monster? And if he's a monster, I mean, which I think he is, why not? What's the problem? I think he'll beat MJ too, but that's a fight I would rather see. And MJ Akhmadaliev lost to Marlon Tapales, yes, but it was a split decision loss. It wasn't like he got knocked out. It wasn't like he got stopped. It wasn't like it was a unanimous decision. It was a split decision loss. You know, and they said he had some issues going into the fight. But we don't do no excuses, right? We just talk about the fight. And the fight was a split decision loss. And he bounced back and he beat Kevin Gonzalez. El Jackal, you know, El Jackal, the Jackal, who was 27-0 when MJ beat him. So I would even prefer, to be honest, I prefer Inoue versus Kevin Gonzalez over Sam Goodman. I think he's better, but I'm cool with the Sam Goodman because Sam Goodman is undefeated, and it's a good story, especially if MJ Akhmadaliev gets the Naoya Inoue fight in April. So Naoya Inoue has a 3-fight plan, as I said right here. Bob Arum revealed. This is my ideal 3-fight plan. Would be Naoya Inoue in December against Sam Goodman, then in April against MJ Akhmadaliev, and the dope thing is that he's gonna share a card with Junto Nakatani, which I think will be fire. I said it'll be fire. So yeah, I would love that card. And then they said the ideal plan is for the 3rd fight to be against Junto Nakatani, and I think that's crazy, man. I love that idea. So I don't know if it's gonna be MJ Akhmadaliev, but that'd be dope. And then, but I'm gonna be honest too. That's my ideal path for Naoya Inoue. But for Junto Nakatani, because we love unifications, right? Junto Nakatani has a belt at 118 bantamweight. Takuma Inoue has a belt. Nishida has a belt, and what's his name? Yoshiki Take, who we just saw fight last night on the Naoya Inoue card, he has a belt too. Ideally, I think Junto's going to fight again this year, right? Because he just beat Astrolabio, and that was a jab, 1st round ender. You know what I'm saying? Body bender. He hit him with a jab to the stomach, and he was just out of there. So that he didn't really exert any energy, didn't sustain any damage. So I could see him coming back this year. I would like him to get like maybe another fight, and then hopefully his fight on the night that he's going to share in April. You know, things in boxing change fluidly, right? Everything moves with fluidity, so nothing is certain. But if the 3-fight deal is indeed happening, then on the April card that him and Junto Nakatani will share, I hope that Junto Nakatani is fighting Takuma Inoue. That'd be dope, man. Because like y'all know, that's been familiar with the channel, I've always said this is since last year. I would love for Junto Nakatani and Takuma Inoue to fight for unification. I think Junto Nakatani knocks Takuma Inoue out, and then it will set up like an anime-ish revenge arc for Naoya Inoue to try to come in, get some to avenge the loss of his brother and fight Junto Nakatani, and that'd be perfect. So Junto Nakatani gets another fight now. Then in April he'll fight Takuma Inoue, and Naoya Inoue fight MJ Akhmadaliev on the same card, and then that'll set up a massive pay-per-view event, and it'll be like 2 kaijus, like Godzilla and King Kong fighting. That'd be fire, bro. That'd be great, man. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I like Naoya Inoue. I got Junto Nakatani beating both Inoues. And hey, and if Koki Inoue wants some, they big cousin, he could get some too. I think Junto knocks him out too. Hey, you talking about MJ versus Picasso, winners faces in? That's a good one too, Ryan. That's a good one. MJ versus Inoue. I like that, Jace. I like that. I think, like I said, I think Inoue beats MJ, but I think at super bantamweight, that's his best opponent in my opinion. My Cody stopped working before the Inoue fight. I was heated. Oh man, after all those hours awake, and I missed. Oh man, you ain't missed nothing too mad though, Arnold. Like I said, the best fight was a Takei, Yoshiki Takei versus Haigo Diga. Inoue gonna mash. Inoue gonna watch MJ. Yeah, I think so too. Well, you think you're gonna watch him, Mike? I think it'll be a good fight. I think Inoue beats him, but I think it'll be a good fight. I'm looking forward to that one. Let's see. That's a fight. Junto Inoue. Facts, Mike. Facts. That's a fight. And I won't be disappointed if Inoue beats him. But that'd be a great fight, man. We got some people in the chat right now. Oh, we got my boy Dub, man. Dub in the building. Kendrick in the building. Ty in the building. So I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let them talk, man. That's all I want to talk about right there, man. I got Nakatani beating the Inoue clan, man. We gonna let these boys talk, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be quiet. My boy Dub finally made it. Let's go, man. Shout out to Dub.
Don't be quiet.
I'm gonna be quiet, bro. I'm gonna be quiet, bro. I'm gonna be quiet, bro.
You talking that shit? The smoke now?
Hey, he said, hey, Kendrick, I gotta eat, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta eat, bro. That's my ducktail. I'm ducking the smoke, bro. My back hurt, bro. My stomach eating through my back.
Okay. So you quitting? What you telling me? You quitting?
Mm-hmm. You better get that heat and pad.
Hey, respectfully, I'm quitting. Respectfully. A friendly quit, bro. A friendly quit, man. Friendly quit, like Madden, bro. No.
I those in Madden. I don't take those.
Yes. Nah, go ahead though, bro. I got you, bro. I'm engaged, bro. My boy Ty in the building, Dub in the building. You on mute, Dub. I don't know if you know that. If you know that, it's cool.
He know that.
Okay.
He ducking.
You know that. We've been saying that.
Oh, okay. Oh, he ducking still? Oh, he pulling the TJ Doheny. He pulling up but still ducking.
Elevator.
Yo, Hutch, I appreciate you, brethren. Hey, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you, bro.
Hey, am I on?
Hey, my boy Dub in the building. Let's go.
Got the cam too?
He got the cam? Nah.
No?
Nah, not yet, bro. You still a blue screen, bro.
All right, we'll fix that in a minute. Oh, snap. He done got on the ones and twos.
Let's get
Yeah, I had
right.
to pull up.
Let's
You know,
get right.
Play my theme. Play my theme for me.
I got
So
you, bro.
Ty can hit
I got you, bro. That's it.
DuckTales, the LFA.
Let me get my charger station right. Hey, go grab the gas.
My boy got chicken in the kitchen. Shout out my boy Dub, man. Good to hear y'all, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all joining, man.
When you can see me.
Yes, sir, man. Take your time. Kendrick, go ahead and talk your stuff though, Kendrick. Tell me why I'm tripping on TJ Doheny.
First off.
Okay.
Let me put the ground layout.
Okay.
The foundation.
Okay.
Doheny is the reason why his back got fucked up.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
The reason why his back got fucked up is technically because he, at the end of the 6th round, Naoya Inoue had a flurry, right? He had a body punch flurry, right?
Yep.
Doheny, in the second to last punch, he got hit on the hip, and then he turned, and Inoue threw another hook, and it popped him right in the back, right? As soon as that happened, the announcers even said it. I don't know if you could hear the announcers, but they even said
I
it.
couldn't hear it. Yeah, I was streaming. I couldn't hear it.
Yeah, they said, "Oh, he felt that one. His elbow even dropped." Right? Looking back, because I had to run it back, I'm like, "Oh shit, he really got punched straight in the back." Now the ref couldn't see it. The ref was on the other side, and it's not Inoue's fault. It wasn't malicious or nothing. It's Doheny's fault because he turned. Right? But he kind of like hobbled to the corner a little bit there.
Okay.
So when he came out the next round, the 7th round,
Hey,
and
yo.
you say he felt,
Oh, my boy Dub. There you go. My boy Dub.
yeah.
Let's go. Go ahead, bro. I'm pulling you up, man. Let me see if I can get y'all on the screen. Get that trigger next time, nigga. I'm gonna pull everybody
He
up.
felt the pressure.
Got to work, but I'm here.
Let's go.
Duck.
Let's go, man. I got Dub on. I'm trying to get the camera right. My fault. Go ahead, though, Kendrick.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
he came out the next round, and the whole fight, Doheny was on his toes, moving around the ring, right? He got out there, that man moved like 5 feet. Inoue said, "Word, that boy ain't moving. I'm on him." Right? Even once Inoue started punching him, Doheny tried to move out the way, and you could see his leg just went limp. That boy couldn't move. He was done. He was down and out. So to say that, I'm not saying that he didn't quit. He quit technically. Right?
Okay.
But to say that, I don't like the narrative of Inoue hit him in the gut and blew his back out. That's it. First of all,
Pause. Hey yo. What we doing, man? Dub, what we doing, man? He wildin', man.
It was a punch to the back that fucked him up.
Come on, bro.
For us to say and try to glaze Inoue like he did this great job, bro. That was
No. Okay, no. I was saying the opposite way. I was saying that that was indicative of how bad the fight was, like the matchup was. Like I didn't like this. I hated this fight. I thought this fight was garbage.
But Doheny was making it a fight.
And I feel like, okay, and like I said, I don't want to disrespect Doheny, but like I said, to me, this is me. Now I don't have any proof of this. It's just me going from what I observed. What it looked like to me was more so that Naoya Inoue was just trying to get some rounds in, man. I know that sounds disrespectful, but that's what it seemed to me. It didn't really seem like he was my fault. Let me get this stuff right. I don't really seem like he was in any trouble. You know, I just feel like he was just, like I said, just trying to get some rounds in, stay busy like he's doing, stay active and stuff like that. But like I said, man, maybe that's severely being disrespectful to DJ Doheny. But I don't know. That's just how I felt, man. So, but he did look better than what I thought. Yes, he did look better than what I thought.
Yeah, Anyway, he was looking scared out there.
Stop. Okay. See, you see what I'm talking about? See, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Not okay. 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 I ain't saying he a jobber. I ain't saying he a jobber, but you wildin' right now. You wildin'. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know he was a little tired, but I know you.
I was tired though. I ain't gonna lie. I was tired. You right about that.
But, bro,
Hey, that we got him on here though, right?
Yeah, let me. You mind if I get Dub in here, Kendrick? Let me get Dub in here real quick. All right, go ahead, Dub.
Hey, I just want to say big up to you, man. I appreciate everything you do, bro.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
No ducking. Tell Ty I'll be ready. Much respect. Big before you come in. Canelo weekend.
Look at that little ducking. It's crazy.
Edwin, all of y'all. I know y'all thought I was a fat white guy. So, but it's all good. All love, man. Hey. Keep doing your thing. I'm in the sun right now, 111 degrees.
Ooh, my boy cooking. Literally.
Get off the screen, but I'm gonna be on with y'all.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take Ty's belt. I just want to let you know. And then I'm gonna.
Shout out to my boy Dub, man. I appreciate you coming through, brother, man. Your fellowship is much appreciated, man.
Like that. Play it. DuckTales.
DuckTales. I got you. Tyler disappeared, man. I got you, bro.
All of them. Shout out to all of them. Mike,
yes,
Arnaldo, all of them. Big up, man.
Yes, sir.
Member in the building.
Yes, sir.
All
Talk
right.
to a big member gang.
Yeah, the sun's in my face, but I'm here.
I appreciate you, bro. For real, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna play that. My boy said ain't no DuckTales, man. Ain't no DuckTales. Can you pull me back? I got you, Ty. Nah, I appreciate that, man. Is there a sound muffled a little bit to you? My boy Clone in the building. I'm trying to get the stuff together, man, but it's not working right now, man. So I got to figure out why it's not letting me. Like it's all, I don't know. It's messing up, man. Like all the thing. Hey Ty, you cutting your camera on or what? So I can see why this thing is shifting like this. My bad, chat. I know it looks kind of crazy. I'm just trying to fix it so you can see everybody talking in the squares and stuff like that. So I know it looks a little raggedy right now, but I'm fixing it as we speak. So I apologize. But shout out to Dub coming through, man. I appreciate the fellowship, man. Like I said, we all love boxing, so that means a lot to me. We could come up here and chop it up and laugh and, you know what I'm talking about, and debate and get our thoughts off, man. So shout out to Kendrick, shout out to Ty always coming through, shout out to Dub, man. My boy said he do. We thought he was a fat white guy. It's crazy. We take you as you are, my brother. But it's good to put a face on it though. Pause. But yeah, man, it's good to put a face on it, man. Okay, P, the sound a little muffled too. The sound is muffled for everybody or just me?
I'm trying to turn my camera on, but I don't know why this shit not working.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. It seems like everything tripping, man. So I'll fix it, and then we'll just do the regular screen then, and I'll fix it later. I'll fix it.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip out and go eat anyway. So
okay, I appreciate you coming through, man.
No doubt. Hey,
how's it sound now?
Anyway.
Oh, go ahead. What'd you say?
Nah, anyway, I'm in Dub's camp now. That boy overrated. And I'm out.
That's crazy, but he gonna hit us with he's overrated, chat. I have to do it manually on the Discord. Smoochie. So I had it set up before. It sounds good now. Your sound is good. Thank you, Pat. Pat's in the building. Nicholas Mapp in the building. So they said I sound good, but y'all sound bad. Tighten up, man. Y'all should right you. I think because they're messing with their Discord. Yeah, I'm on Discord, bro. Yeah, so I have it set up, Smoochie, to where it comes in automatically, but I haven't used it in a while, and I think the configuration changed. You know, when stuff has updates and stuff like that. So Discord up. There goes. You can enter the Discord right there, Nick. So I think because I haven't used it in a while, so I might have just had a couple updates. I'd probably just have to reconfigure it. Yeah, but I have to do it all manually. I mean, either way, I have to do it manually. I just hope that it stays that way. You know, once I set it. Oscar in the building. My boy Dub say ain't no ducking, bro. Shout out to Dub. That was good to see my boy, man. Yes, sir, ski. Shout out to Pats. What you eating? I was eating meatballs and hardo bread, Jamaican hardo bread. But yeah, so Kendrick said Inoue's overrated. I don't think so. I'm gonna say what I think. I don't think there's a problem with people saying he's overrated. Just because the smaller divisions don't seem to have as much competition and parity as some other divisions. But I don't think he's overrated. But I do think that TJ Doheny wasn't an opponent that we should that justified any excitement. Like, I wasn't excited for this fight, but then again, I know that I'm pretty acclimated with the lower divisions. So at 122, I personally don't think that Naoya Inoue has to move up either. I think that he could stay at 122 or go to 126, whatever he wants to do, because I think that he's a beast already. You know what I'm saying? But I would like for him to fight MJ Akhmadali if he stays at 122. Maybe even Elijah Pierce, maybe even Casemiro, Sam Goodman. I just didn't like the TJ Doheny fight. He said meatballs and hard bread. Hey yo.
What do you mean by that?
No diddy, bro. Hard dough bread, man. Hard dough bread, bro. You forgot a word that's very essential to the clarification of that statement. Hard dough bread, bro. Clone. But yeah, so I just think Naoya Inoue is good, man, and but I can understand people say he's overrated. You know, I saw this guy that was arguing about Louis Neary. Sorry, not Louis Neary, but about Inoue fighting people that he doesn't need to fight or that they wouldn't be interested in. I remember they brought up the fact that Inoue beat Stephen Fulton, and they were like, oh, well, you know, he beat Stephen Fulton because someone said that he could fight Brandon Figueroa at 126. You know, Figueroa's at 126. He said he moves up. They're like, oh, no, I don't want to see that because Stephen Fulton beat Figueroa. I'm like, what? Didn't Louis Neary drop Inoue? Last time I checked, Brandon Figueroa knocked out Louis Neary with a body shot. So I'm not, even though Neary lost to Inoue, but he still showed that he's not invulnerable. Like, people, like, sometimes I really question boxing fans. Like, don't get me wrong, there's fighters that I like, and I would hate to see Tank lose. But I wouldn't hate to see Tank lose so much that I don't want him to fight somebody who's a challenge to him, like who I think Shakur is, or who I think Shakur would be. It's like Benavidez. I would hate for Benavidez to beat Canelo. But I would love for Canelo to fight Benavidez because I want to see the person who I think is great be great. You see what I'm saying? So, like, but when people say like stuff like, "Oh, I don't, Naoya Inoue, Brandon Figueroa doesn't even deserve, or this guy doesn't even deserve to fight him," because I saw somebody say Bruce Shushu Carrington will be Stephen Fulton 2.0. What the hell does Stephen Fulton and Bruce Shushu Carrington fighting style have in common? Nothing. The only thing they have in common is that they're both American, they're both black, and they both box. So why would that be? Why would Inoue do the, like, I'm not saying, I personally believe Inoue would beat Shushu Carrington, but that has no implication on, or no relevance to his fight with Stephen Fulton. Like, how do you jump to these conclusions? What I think it is, I think it's that they see Bruce Shushu Carrington as a threat, and they're worried about him beating him. So they're like, oh no, let me give you all the reasons as to why this person doesn't deserve the fight. Let me give you as to all the reasons why he beats everybody at 126, and all he needs to do is just fight the champions. Which I'm cool with. I think he could fight the champions. But to make it seem like he's invincible, no. I mean, Louis Neary showed us that, right? I mean, if you watch the fights, nobody's invincible. You would see holes in this game, but I think Inoue's a beast.
Oh man, Daenerys showed us.
Right, exactly.
I mean,
right. So, like, to make it seem like you can't fight anybody because, it's weird. And then I saw another person say that Inoue, somebody said, oh, Tank and Inoue, which I think is a dumb fight. I don't think Inoue should fight Tank. I mean, I feel like he's too big, you know. But then so this person said, yeah, Tank should fight Inoue, which I agree with. But he was coming from the angle saying Tank ain't fight nobody. Number one, he said Tank is a contender, a 30-year-old prospect, even though he's a champion. And then they also said that Tank is too big. But then in the very next breath, they said they want to see Bam Rodriguez versus Inoue. Bro, I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up. So he said that they want Tank to unify first. Bam Rodriguez is not unified at 115. That's number one. Two, he said that Tank is too big, but he wants Bam Rodriguez and Inoue because Bam Rodriguez and Inoue are the same size. No, they're the same height, just like Inoue and Tank are the same height, but they're not the same size. But if you're gonna go off of one dimension and say that you want them to fight because they're the same height, then that means that Inoue could also fight Tank. Now, and Tank, he said that Tank Bam Rodriguez, he wants Bam Rodriguez to move up 2 divisions to fight Inoue. Well, Tank said that he could fight at 130, and that's what the person that was posing the Tank versus Inoue, he said at 130. At 130, that's 2 divisions. So he just contradicted himself. So if you let people talk, it's like you don't really want Inoue. It's not that you don't want Inoue to fight these guys, it's that you don't want him to fight the guys that you think will beat him. And that's crazy to me. Like, there's nobody I want to see Canelo fight more than Benavidez. Because Benavidez is the biggest threat to him. That's why I want to see it. Like, there's nobody I want to see Tank fight more than Shakur. Because Shakur is the biggest threat. Like, these people are weird, dog. Like Inoue don't know you, bro. They I feel like they think that they're dating their favorite fighter. I really do. I think they think that they're dating them. But boxing is an intimate sport, though. You know, you get very caught up in it. But that's ridiculous, bro. I really feel like people think that they date their favorite fighter, bro. I don't understand it. Canelo, Inoue, and Crawford are 10-time world champions in 4 weight classes. Low key a race right now. Yeah, but I would switch out Canelo and put Usyk map. In my personal opinion. But if you look at it like that, 10-time world champions in 4 weight classes, I personally have Usyk, Inoue, and Crawford just because they did undisputed in 2 different weight divisions. But I do think people overlook Canelo, and you know, I will say that Canelo is one of my favorite fighters as well. Canelo and Tank, those are my 2 favorite fighters right now. But I critique everybody evenly. I don't really show preferential treatment like that. You know, I pretty much stay consistent, and I do think Canelo is behind them. But I do think that people forget that Canelo is not only undisputed at super middleweight. He's the first ever undisputed at super middleweight. There was nobody before him. He's not the first Hispanic. He's not the first. He's not American, but let's say we talk about all the Americas, you know, Central America, North America, and South America. He's not the first American. He's not the first Hispanic. He's not the first Mexican. He's the first ever super middleweight undisputed champion. And you got to give him credit for that. I feel like that's not talked about as much as it should be. Fulton did beat Figueroa, but it was a controversial win, and it's controversial, Pat. So that's what I'm saying. So when you say that Fulton beat Figueroa, as to why Figueroa, in your mind, doesn't belong in the ring with Inoue, well, Neri dropped Naoya Inoue. The first person, was that the first time you got dropped? I think that was the first time you got dropped, right, Ty? I guess Neri?
Who?
Inoue. I think that was the first time he got dropped.
Nah.
That's not the first time Inoue got dropped?
I don't think that's his first droppage.
Okay. I thought it was.
Unless
okay.
I'm thinking of a slip. I don't think that was his only drop.
Okay, appreciate it. Still, it would have helped my point more if it was his first drop. But still, even if it wasn't, he dropped Inoue, and the same guy that dropped him got stopped by Figueroa. So I think Inoue would beat Figueroa. I agree, but it's just the reasoning behind it to me is suspect. It's like, what do you mean? He doesn't. I don't think that it's automatic that he beats everybody at 126. I think it'll be good though. But I personally don't even think it's necessary to go to 126. But if he wants to, I would love to watch it. I'm not one of those that thinks you have to move up. Like, you move up if you want to. If you don't want to, then continue to dominate in your division. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like people, I don't know, man. It's like, how can you demonize staying in your division and dominating? Why is that bad? If he wants to go down to 118, I'm cool with that too. I put Usyk above all 3 to be okay. I think there's a 3-way draw with the other 3. Okay, but it's close. Okay, I see what you're saying. You could really swap these 4 in any order depending on your preference. Yeah, okay, I feel you. Hey, yo, that was a trouble fight. Anyway, carried that boy. Mike, what you talking about? Mike, what fight you talking about? Hey, Mike in his bag today, right? I never see Mike be so. What fight you talking about, Mike? Hey, yo, Mike on y'all head top, boy, about that anyway, boy. He ain't playing today. He said he carried that boy. Who got carried, bro? Hey, yo. Yo, man, you did ask what I was doing over there. I put Usyk, in my opinion, I had Usyk at number 1 until Terrence Crawford beat Israel Madrimov in his last fight in August last month? Oh, exactly a month from now, right? A month ago, August 3rd, right? So, yeah, a month ago. Before I had Usyk number 1, Inoue number 2, and Crawford number 3, you know, based on inactivity. But now that Crawford, I thought that was a pretty big deal. I feel like people aren't talking about that enough, you know, about him moving to 154 in his debut, going against an undefeated champion, Israel Madrimov. And and he won. People focus on the wrong things. Oh, he struggled. You're supposed to struggle when you're moving up. If you're, I mean, not that you have to struggle, but if you're going to struggle after having 11 knockouts in a row or 11 stoppages, right? Whether it's TKO, whatever type of knockout it was, stoppage, TKO, ref, injury, KO. The fact that he had 11 in a row and then it stopped when he moved up. What is wrong with that? Is this thing supposed to get harder as you move up? So I think people were like, bro, that was still a championship in his 4th division. That's greatness, bro. So I think that with that said, I put Terrence Crawford at number 1 now, me personally, and I have Usyk number 2. In a way, I don't really think that moved him to fight TJ Doheny because, like I said, I think that was a stay busy fight. But if Inoue beats Sam Goodman, then that could shake things up, you know. But we'll see how Usyk does against in the rematch against Tyson Fury. Probably the old boy who back got toe up. Hey yo. This man Kendrick came in swinging about that Doheny boy. Talking about his back, his neck and his back. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. But like I said, I do think he was hurt for real. But you know, I watched TJ Doheny. Was it his last fight or a fight before that? When he was fighting, I can't remember the dude's name, so I don't know. He didn't give me the line. But he got hurt in that fight. Now it wasn't his back. I'm talking about like he got hurt by punches and stuff like that. But he didn't quit. He kept going because I think that he felt like he could win, and he was right. So I feel like if he would have kept fighting in a way, he knew there was only one ending. He would have been on his back. What'd you say, Ty? Sorry, go ahead, bro. I know I was talking. At first, I thought I was gonna let you talk, but I thought you was gone. Bro, thank you, Nicholas. That's my point. It's like people don't like competitive fights. It's like they feel like they're dating their favorite boxers. Like, trust me, bro. Whenever you see somebody going so hard, oh, he doesn't deserve this fight, it's usually because they think that person will beat them. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I will 100%. I do not like Tank versus Inoue. But guess what? Guess what, Map? I also don't like Canelo versus Crawford. You see what I'm saying? So the same person that will say they don't like Tank versus Inoue will say they want Crawford to get his butt whooped by Canelo. Or maybe they like Canelo, they want Canelo to destroy Crawford. Or they like Crawford, they want Crawford to challenge himself and see if he can beat Canelo. So if you're okay with that, why aren't you okay with Tank or Inoue? And then if you're not okay with Tank versus Inoue because Inoue's too small, then why are you saying that Inoue should fight Bam Rodriguez? The majority of Bam Rodriguez's fights have been at 110 or 112, excuse me. He just got to he's been at 115 before. It's not the first time at 115 against Juan Francisco Estrada. But I think he has correct me if I'm wrong, I think he only has 3 fights there. The rest of his fights have been between, going up and down between 112 and 108. But with the majority being 112, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're okay with Inoue fighting Little Bam, why aren't you afraid about Inoue fighting Big Tank? Explain. I don't want to see Bam Rodriguez versus Inoue. I also don't want to see Inoue versus Tank. I also don't want to see Bud versus Canelo. But if Bud fights Canelo, I got Canelo. If Tank fights Inoue, I got Tank. If Inoue fights Bam, I got Inoue. You see the consistency there? I got the bigger dude in every single one. I got the bigger dude. That's just too much. That's too much pressure. So, but people are weird, bro. The same person that doesn't want Tank to fight Inoue because Tank is too big is the same person saying they want Inoue to fight Bam. So it sounds like you just don't want Inoue to fight anybody he'll lose to, that you think he'll lose to. And that's crazy to me. If you don't want Tank versus Inoue, there's no way you could be the same person saying you want Inoue versus Bam Rodriguez. There's no way. There's no way, bro. Especially when Tank says he can make 130. To me, that just sounds crazy, bro. Yeah, facts. Inoue could fight for sure. Inoue could fight for sure. Yo, respect. Legacy in the building. What's good, brethren? I don't know. It's like Ty's going in and out, man. Sometimes I hear him and then I don't. I don't know if you're doing something, bro, but we can't hear you right now. I don't know if you're talking. If you're not talking, it's cool. But yeah, man, I just think, wait, Mike, no disrespect, but Inoue can fight? Yeah, I think Inoue's a beast. Man. So I'm just saying that, like, when I see people say stuff like that, it's like, bro, like, I don't think Inoue should fight Shushu Carrington right now. Not because I think Inoue, if they did fight, I think Inoue beats Shushu Carrington, in my personal opinion. But I would like Shushu Carrington to fight some contenders first. I don't even think he's fought, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, I don't think Shushu has fought a top 10 guy yet. And so my point in saying that is that I know he's 27, so he's older, but to be a prospect like that, a traditional prospect, right? But you never know. People's journeys are different, and I would like to see him fight like Nick Ball or something, a champion, you know, or Ray Vargas or Rafael Espinoza or Angelo Leo, one of the 4 champions. Before we talk about him fighting Inoue, like, no disrespect to Shushu, I think Shushu has all the parts. You know, he has all the ingredients for great. He looks great, but it's one thing to look great and one thing to prove that you're great. He hasn't done that yet. Not for me. A boxer getting his back hurt during a boxing fight is like Spence leaving the fight without a wheelchair. Shit just don't happen. It's just like Ashford Wilder versus Devin. Weight class. Exactly. I feel people entertain fights like these because people are looking for a boxer through a movie story lens. Like, yeah. But I'm cool with that, Nicholas. But it's just, to me, it's just like whenever you see somebody going out their way to just discredit somebody. I saw somebody say that Tank is an unproven fighter. Last time I checked, every single one of Tank's last opponents, I'll say his last 5. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. I would say like his last 5 opponents have been better than TJ Doheny. I'm sorry. So how can you say that somebody like, I don't know, bro. Inoue is great. When he beat Nonito Donaire, that's great. When he beat, but it was an older Donaire, right? So if you're gonna say that Tank wants to fight an older Lomachenko, Nonito Donaire is by far Inoue's best win, and that was a 40-year-old Donaire, and in the first fight he almost won. So I'm not saying that well, yeah, I would say Nonito Donaire and Lomachenko are on the same level. I personally would lean towards Donaire. I like Donaire more. As far as a fighter that's like who I prefer, you know, I like the Filipino Flash a lot. You know, that doesn't mean that he's better than Lomachenko or who's better, whatever. But as far as being a guy that I like personally, I like Nonito Donaire. But my point is saying that they're both great fighters. So if Tank would have got Lomachenko, which he tried, then how is Tank not fighting anybody? Now is Nonito Donaire's resume more impressive? Of course. I mean, sorry, Naoya Inoue. Naoya Inoue is more impressive. There's only 2 people that are as impressive as Naoya Inoue right now. It's Usyk and Terrence Crawford. But just because someone's not as impressive doesn't mean that they're not impressed. Just because someone's not as impressive as somebody else doesn't mean that they're not impressive at all. It's like when someone says that Canelo's the face of boxing. Of course, nobody's as big of a star as Canelo. But that doesn't mean that other people aren't stars at all. Tank is a star. Anthony Joshua's a star. Tyson Fury's a star. Shakur's a star. Like, there's so many other stars, and none of them are as big as, none of them will eclipse Canelo's stardom. But it's like, sheesh, bro. There's other stars and other people too, my boy. Just because someone's resume is not as good as Naoya Inoue's doesn't mean that their resume is not good at all. Those are 2 different statements. You know, Naoya Inoue and Terrence Crawford and Usyk have the best resumes in my opinion by far. But Canelo has a good resume too. Tyson Fury, Usyk, they have good resumes too. Who else? Bam Rodriguez has a good resume too. Gervonta Tank Davis has a good resume too. They're just not as good as Usyk and Inoue and Terrence Crawford. I mean, they're not good. I want to see me too. Phone died. I'm back. Okay. I want to see Inoue versus MJ too, but Bob Arum said he don't want it. And then guess what? I've also seen, Nicholas. I see people say, "Oh, MJ doesn't deserve the Inoue fight. He doesn't deserve the Inoue fight because he lost to Tapales by split decision." Why did he deserve the fight? He's a mandatory. Why does he not deserve the fight? So Sam Goodman deserves a fight? TJ Doheny deserves a fight? You see what I'm saying? Because they realize that MJ Akhmadaliev is the biggest threat. I think Naoya Inoue beats MJ as well. But I think that MJ will put up a better fight than TJ Doheny. If I'm making sense. What do you think about that, Mike? What do you think about what I'm saying, bro? Bro, Inoue got to fight outside Japan. That's another thing too. Clone. Inoue is Bob Arum plans on having his fight in April in Vegas or December. Is it December? He plans on having either his next fight or his fight after that. I think he plans on having the Sam Goodman fight in Japan, but I think he plans on having his fight in April in 2025, good Lord willing, in America. But I will say that though. I think in a way, so I think there's two different ways to cut that, right, Cologne? I agree with you, but I disagree with you. If you're saying that Inoue needs to fight outside of Japan in order to build his popularity, as far as getting more eyes on him, right? So if you, let's say he fights in America, right? Then it's easier for the people on the Western Hemisphere to see him, right? Because he's not fighting at 4 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. You know, if he fights in England, then it gives him more exposure that way to a whole new set of fan base. If he fights in Saudi Arabia, then it spreads his brand. So in that way, yes. But as far as him proving himself, Inoue doesn't need to fight anywhere to prove himself. He's already proven. So I agree with you to build his renown. I don't agree with you if you're saying that he needs to fight like he hasn't fought anybody because he hasn't fought abroad. That he's not the same as Joe Calzaghe, because Joe Calzaghe was in Wales and nobody went to Wales because it was not financially, there was no financial advantage or pro to going to Wales. There's a financial incentive to go to Japan because Japan is like the biggest place, money generating place for smaller guys. Just like England is very incentive. It would behoove you financially especially if you're a woman fighter, you know, particularly for the women's division, to fight in England. That's why Clarissa Shields, that's why Michaela Mayer, that's why Alicia Bumgarner, they go to the O2 Arena in England, because their women fan base of boxing, their appreciation for the women division of boxing is more than elsewhere. So in Japan, their appreciation for the smaller divisions are more than elsewhere. There's no reason for Joe Calzaghe to stay in Wales. He fought at light heavyweight and super middleweight. The only reason why he stayed there is because he was, I'll tell you why. You know what it is. I'll tell you. The reason why he stayed there is because of this.
Putting himself in witness protection.
Facts. I don't think they heard you, Ty. Can you repeat that, please? What Joe Calzaghe do?
He went PC.
Protective custody.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. I don't care about the location. And we talk about what really happened with Inoue. I know he's going on a rampage right now. Wait, what happened? What happened with Inoue? How does a former unified champion not deserve a shot? I don't know, Nick. I don't know, Nicholas. I don't know, bro. You gotta ask these fools that say this stuff, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. If you don't believe me, go check out my videos, man. When I make videos about I want to see Inoue versus MJ, people get mad like I'm saying, bro, I literally say in the video, I think Naoya Inoue would beat him. But even if I didn't, what's wrong with me wanting to see him versus MJ? Like, oh, he doesn't deserve to fight. So you want him to fight TJ Doheny? You just want him to, you're okay with TJ Doheny because you know you'll beat him. But then you'll criticize other people when they fights that are gimmies, and you say, oh, they're fighting nobodies. There's no way you could criticize Canelo versus Berlanga if you're okay with Inoue versus Doheny. I'm sorry, there's just no way. They're both, Edgar Berlanga's ranked #1 if you want to go by rankings, and even you want Sam Goodman, MJ Armadale is ranked #1 too. So if you want Sam Goodman because of where he's ranked, MJ's ranked #1 too, as well. It's crazy. He's ranked #1 in IBF. No, I think Sam Goodman's #1 in IBF. MJ, I believe, is ranked #1 in the WBC, if I'm not mistaken. Probably WBA, one of them W's. Yeah, WBA. WBA, MJ is #1. Sam Goodman is #1 in IBF. Oh, and WBO. He's #1 in IBF and WBO. MJ is #1 in WBA and #4 in WBC. It's like, bro, and TJ Doheny's behind them all in every single sanctioned body. Except for WBO, TJ Doheny's #2 miraculously because he was raised after they made the fight. And that's a fact too. Oh, here we go with Calzaghe. I don't want no smoke. Oh, Nicholas, man, you're the one I was arguing with Calzaghe. My bad, bro. I thought you was a troll, bro. I don't mind you bringing up Calzaghe, bro. Let's talk about it, bro. I don't mind it. I just thought you was a troll because I get trolled all the time. So I apologize if I came at you wrong. No. Have your opinion, bro. I'm not here to change your mind, bro. I'm just here to give you my perspective. As I am also here to hear your perspective. So I apologize if I came at you wrong. I know sometimes I do, but you got to understand I be getting trolled. And it's still no excuse, so I should give people the benefit of the doubt. But I don't know, you know. And I know sometimes people remember me, and I don't remember them. Not saying that like in a cocky or conceited way. It's just that I don't remember because I like to talk to people in the comments. So it's not like I'm just talking to one person. I'm talking to like I try my best not to miss comments, and as you see in my stream and all my messages in my videos too. But I had to literally train myself to only respond to comments like the first 3 or 4 hours, because then I'll be all day responding to comments. So I didn't even remember our interaction, to be honest. So I just remember now because you said it. I did not even know that was you. So I apologize if I came at you wrong, bro. Honestly, I know I make mistakes, man. I make mistakes, so if I came at you wrong, I apologize. But appreciate you coming back through.
Hopefully he wasn't defending Calzaghe.
I think he was. That's why he said, I don't want no smoke. Were you defending Calzaghe? What you were saying? Matt, you can't have opinions here. He don't allow us. That's cap. He said, I didn't click his live. Let me not assume. Oh, okay. I guess why this dude quit. I'm not sure, Ty. I ain't trying to wake up at 2:30 to watch this punk ass fight. I ain't gonna lie. No, clone. So you missed good. You missed a good card, but the Naoya Inoue specifically, you didn't miss nothing with Naoya Inoue and TJ Doheny. You didn't miss anything with that fight, but the card was good. Like there was a guy, Sugawa versus, I don't even want to mess his name up. I don't remember, but it definitely sounded like some Haji. I wish Ty was here for that fight. It definitely reminded me of the Haji no Ippo matchup. It was Sugawa versus Mishi. I don't remember his name. That was a good fight, and then the Yoshike Takei versus Daigo Haiga was a good fight. And then Jin Sasaki versus the Australian guy, something Camille Bala, that was a good fight. And then Andy Hiroka versus Ismael Barroso was a good fight, even though I didn't like that because I didn't like how my boy Ismael Barroso. I mean, that's what we said that though. I told y'all I didn't like that fight from jump because it seemed like he was just getting fed to Andy Hiroka, which is, hey, you part of the boxing game, man. It happens. So, but I didn't like that fight. It went down how we thought it was. How we thought it would, and he just got stopped and dropped a couple times. He got dropped twice. Shout out to Andy Hiroka, though. He looked pretty good. And in fact, Jin Sasaki, who's a welterweight, he only has one loss, and that one loss came to Andy Hiroka. And Andy Hiroka is Ghanaian and Japanese. Shimomaki, yeah, something like that, right? Purple shorts, right? He had the purple shorts on, yep. Death Note ass names, right? I did not like Death Note. I tried to watch it. Got to like 20, like 15 episodes, something like that. It just wasn't interesting to me. I mean, they're all right. I mean, I don't think I saw any stars. Andy Hiroka has some promise. I'm not sure about Jin Sasaki. We'll see. $126 is full of smoke. Facts. I think 126 is a very deep division. They have El Divino Espinoza, Ray Vargas, Nick Ball, and Angelo Leo. I think those, and then not to mention the guys who aren't champions. Those are just champions. Let's talk about the guys who aren't champions. Robeisy Ramirez, Luis Lopez, Venado, who just lost to Angelo Leo. Bruce Shushu Carrington, upcoming prospect. Stephen Fulton's at 126. Brandon Figueroa, I believe, is at 126 still, right? His last fight wasn't at 130, right? Yeah, he's still at 126. So, yeah, there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Louis Neary, which, if you like him or not, I don't know. He's at 126.
If you like Neary, it's crazy.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? If you cool with, you know, I don't really like Neary.
If you like him.
Right. You didn't try hard enough. My least favorite thing was them 40-minute. Yeah, facts. Those 40-minute breaks was ridiculous, man. Like, come on, bro. Facts, Oscar. I could have slept more. Right. You didn't try hard enough. I didn't try hard enough for what, Smoochie? My bad. Oh, for Death Note? To watch Death Note? Yeah, nah. Maybe if I was watching it with somebody or something like that, but nah, I wasn't going. Any of them could be the best. Yeah, if I had to pick one, I'm going with Rafael Espinoza.
He's not rocking with L. None of them.
Who?
He not rocking with none of them people off of Death Note.
Nah, I ain't rocking with it, bro. Like maybe, but Smoochie right. If she's talking about it and try hard enough to watch Death Note, maybe I need to watch it again because I remember I'm trying to think. I usually have good intuition though, like and a good feeling. Like I try to. So I didn't like what's that one called? It's one of the most famous ones too, bro. Blonde haired dude, man, ninja, Naruto. I tried to watch it. I didn't like it. Stopped. And then somebody was like, man, you got to watch it. So I tried to watch it again. Got to like season, I don't even remember. I got to the part where the bridge was breaking, and I don't remember. But I ain't like it. I watched way too many episodes, like 30 something. I didn't care for it. I watched what's the name twice, so I'll go back and watch something if somebody says it's good. What's that one called? Hunter x Hunter. That was trash, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Hunter x Hunter was good. You said that's on me. Hunter x Hunter.
Nah,
Yeah, you keep going in and out, Ty. Like, that's why I keep, if I'm talking over you, my bad. Because like, so I'll hear you and then it'll go away.
I'm standing outside.
Okay.
I don't know if it's my or just my connection. I'm in a rural area.
Okay.
Can't, what I'm for, like what I'm out here for.
Okay.
I was saying, you're not rocking with Death Note though. Like
Nah,
none of their
bro.
characters. It was
Nah,
just
bro. Basuda, bro. The whole show, bro. But like I said, I only got to like 8 or 9 episodes. I didn't watch that much. Hunter x Hunter though, I watched like 4 seasons. Hunter x Hunter, because I would just watch it while I'm trying to go to sleep, and sometimes I have a hard time to go to sleep. And I thought Hunter x Hunter was okay. It started off good, but it just jumped around too much, man. One second they looking for the fall though. Another second the most important thing is for them to become the whatever that trainer is or whatever that thing is, and then they finally get it, and it's not even important anymore. Then the next thing they trying to go and compete in that tower. Then they do that, and then they just stop, and it's not important anymore. They just jump around. I ain't like it. Dog don't know how to watch TV. I'm asleep. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, good anime to watch. I gotta check that out. I'll check that out, Oscar. That's crazy. But yeah, man. I got Espinoza for the best at featherweight. Nicholas, who you got? But yeah, I really hope this 3-fight deal goes through how I anticipated it to go through, man. With the Inoue getting Sam Goodman in December, then in April getting MJ Akhmadaliev, and then having that clash with Junto, man. Because to me, that's better than going to 126, in my personal opinion. I know everybody may not feel the same. Some people want to go to 126 right now. I'm cool with that, but I think, and there's no disrespect to anybody who feels that way, but when I hear that the emphasis on 126 for Naoya, I think it comes from a lot of people that aren't really too familiar with the divisions, and they just want to see Bruce Shushu Carrington versus Naoya Inoue, which is not a bad thing. But it just sounds kind of ridiculous. It's like, why would you want to see a guy? That's like saying you want to see Canelo, who's undisputed at 168, and you want to see him against, give me a light heavyweight, Joshua Buatsi. There's no disrespect to Joshua Buatsi, but Joshua Buatsi is not better be ever Bivol. So like, wouldn't you want to see a guy move up and fight the best? You want to see Inoue move up and fight a prospect. That doesn't make sense. Like, now Bruce Shushu Carrington, I think he has the ability to become a champion, but he's not even a champion yet. I don't even think he fought a top 10 contender yet. But you are saying that you want Inoue, who's undisputed in 2 divisions, to move up to 126, and your dream matchup is him versus Bruce Shushu Carrington, who's not even a champion. That just
I'm not mad at the Shushu. Like pairing.
Uh-huh.
I can talk myself into watching that and be like, all right.
No, I'm watching.
I'm not ready, but
okay.
I'm watching.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Canelo in the way, I'm like, hold on, bro.
Right.
What we talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm seeing somebody dad out here talking about Abdullah Mason.
Come on, bro. What they said? Abdullah Mason.
He said Abdullah Mason.
I already know
all
who you
them
talking
little
about.
boys. I just looked at him like, all right, I'm cool.
Right.
And left.
I don't blame him. That's the thing. We think since somebody looks good that we got to throw them in with the Lions. Bro, they lying, man. You gotta have the process. What's the question, DBT? Oh, I asked Mike. Let me know what you think about this. I asked, what do you think about the people that want to see? Well, the last question I said, that's just my opinion now. I think I was gonna ask if you agree. When people say they want Naoya Inoue, who's undisputed in 2 divisions, including super bantamweight, they say they want him to move up to 126 and fight Bruce Shushu Carrington. To me, that's like saying you want Canelo, who's undisputed at 168, to move up and fight Joshua Buatsi or Anthony Yard. Like, why do you want to see that? Like, and even it's disrespect for Joshua Buatsi because they're more than prospects. I think Shushu Carrington is great. He's a great prospect with a high ceiling, but he's still a prospect. So why do you want? I feel like that to me that just screams that you're unfamiliar with the lower divisions. Like, why wouldn't you want to see Naoya Inoue move up and fight Espinosa or Angela Leo or Nick Ball or Ray Vargas, who's a champion? You want him to move up to fight Bruce Shushu Carrington, who's a prospect. That to me, that just screams that you're just not familiar with the division, and that's okay. But if you're not familiar, then why are you saying that's the fight that you want? You don't really know what you want at that division. That's just who you know. So that's the reason. The analogy I'm saying is the comparison I'm saying is like that's like saying you want Canelo not to move up to fight Beterbiev or Bivol, who are champions. You want him to move up and fight. Oh, there you go, Ben Whitaker, who's a light heavyweight prospect. Like you want Canelo to move up, who's an all-time great. You want an all-time great to move up and fight a prospect in Ben Whitaker. That's what we saying when we say, oh, we want an all-time great and Naoya Inoue to move up and fight Bruce Shushu Carrington. I don't care how good he looks. He looks great. And I think he has the highest ceiling and the most potential, but he's still a prospect. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. I don't think Bruce Shushu Carrington has even fought a top 10 contender yet. I don't think so. And I'm not rushing him. I don't think he should, do his thing. And I think he would beat them. But the fact remains, I got to see it.
Off the top of my head, he just fought his first top 15.
Thank you,
top
bro.
10.
Thank you, bro. And that was Brian DeGracia, I believe his name was.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Rafael doesn't even look like he hydrates much. Yeah, which means he keeps his speed and endurance up through the rounds. He's probably, yeah. 6'4", too, right? 6'4"? 6'1", excuse me, 6'1". 6'1", bro. At 126 is ridiculous. And then Ray Vargas is 5'11". He ain't too far behind him. He's not too far behind them. But I like Bruce Shushu Carrington a lot, man. So he's fighting Sagawa, I believe, on the 27th of September. On the same card as Xander Zayas, and the main event will be Sandy Ryan versus Michaela Mayer in New York. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I don't even know what Sagawa's ranked, to be honest. He might be, I've seen him fight a couple times, so he may be up top 10. Let me see. Yep, he's number 3 in WBC. Yeah, he's not ranked in any other one. Just he's number 3 in WBC. Oh, no, he's number 9 in WBO. So, okay, so he's about to fight his first top 10. Shout out to him. Let's get right. I see that's a natural progression, but you talking about, oh, I want to see him move up to fight Shushu Carrington. I want Inoue and Shushu Carrington. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense for where they're at right now, in my opinion. But maybe I like the slow stroll. I don't know. Maybe.
I was about to say, Doc, you know they know you like to marinate.
Yeah, I like to let it marinate. Maybe I like to marinate too much. Maybe that's a possibility too. I might be guilty of that.
Just a little seasoning.
Just a little seasoning, bro. Just a little seasoning.
I don't know why I keep on seeing Tarver Jr. and Mosley Jr.
I saw that too. Somebody was talking about that fight. I saw this maybe like a couple days ago. I saw people saying Tarver Jr. and Mosley Jr. I didn't know if it was real or not. I just saw them. They did like a little face off.
I don't know. I thought Tarver Jr. was too small for him.
Yeah,
Can't remember what weight he actually boxes at.
Yeah, me too. I can't remember either. I don't know. I just saw. I thought it was just like them joking. I didn't know it was something real talks. So it's like a mini face off in like a hotel or something like that. I saw like a little video. I thought it was like a little, just people in the same spot just being funny. Same place, same time, so they just played to the crowd. That's what I thought. I didn't think it was serious. Could be though. Hey, I thought Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. Since he left Golden Boy, I saw an interview. He was trying to get the winner of I don't mean he could get it, but he was talking about the winner of DSG and Lara.
Yep.
That'd be interesting. I got both of them over him though. No disrespect.
I got both of them over him as well.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's ranked to get it. He would have to pass, I think, Ian Green.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. Unless it changed, they have him number 1.
Oh, he must have hopped over him.
Yeah, he must have hopped. Yeah, because Ian Green is number 3. I was surprised when I just saw. I was like, whoa! I didn't expect to see Sugar Shane Mosley number 1 in WBA. He's number 1, bro. So he could really get that fight.
Might be a little bit of PBC action in the background.
Hey,
Because you know Al back.
Yeah.
He probably setting up the next fight right now.
Yeah, probably. Because Danny Garcia number 10, Austin M. Williams number 9, Michael Zarafa number 8, but Lara already beat him and knocked him out.
And they pushed my boy Ian down.
Yeah, Ian number 3.
There got to be something going on in the background.
Yo, Ray Davis in the building. What's good, brethren?
Yeah, Ray Davis, that's what I was thinking.
154 is his last fight. Appreciate it, bro. Hey, so maybe they could do a little catchweight ting. 158. I mean, that's what they're doing right now. Hell, Danny Garcia and him 157, right? Danny Garcia and Arizlandi Lara 157. They can do a little catchweight.
Yep. Or Tarver can just come up to 60.
Yeah, or that. Yep. Or that.
Came in late. What's the topic today?
I was just talking about Inoue's 3-fight plan, and I was just saying hypothetically how I ideally, for me, I would like it to be. I would like it to be Sam Goodman. He has that's what they're saying. It's Sam Goodman on Christmas Eve, December 24th, and then he has an April fight date, which would include Junto Nakatani on the same card. So I was saying I hope that's MJ Akhmadaliev, and then they said the next fight they'll try to make a fight between him and Junto Nakatani. That'd be crazy. And then for
Ray Davis on this one.
Inoue needs to fight yeah, you got that. Robisi Ramirez?
Yeah, I need a Robisi smoke.
I don't know, man. 126?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is me now.
If he beats Robisi, that'll change a lot of American minds.
That would. But I just feel
especially if you fight him in Miami.
Yeah, but in my opinion, if you're gonna do it, might as well just go for a champion, man. And Brandon Figueroa is an interim champion, and they both have a common opponent in Louis Neary. Might as well just fight Brandon Figueroa if you don't want to take on one of the champions right away, one of the full champions like Ray Vargas, Nick Ball, Angelo Leo, or Rafael Espinoza, and should just go for an interim champion.
Who would hand him out like that? Especially after
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Shit.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about promotions. You're right. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about promotions.
They sent him across the street. He got his ass toe out the frame.
Yeah. That's a good point. I wasn't thinking about promotions and stuff. I was just thinking about matchups.
Yeah, they definitely wouldn't be willing to hand up Figueroa, especially if Fulton beat him. That's the reason they're trying to get at 26.
True.
They not gonna serve him up to Inoue.
True.
Had Bob over there getting his little extra.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Oscar said TJ ran. TJ check out for the Inoue fight like I ran for the bull. That's crazy, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad you're all right, Oscar. But I would have loved to see that video, bro. That boy was hitting it from that bull, boy.
That boy TJ left because you know how the old heads be at the pickup game. In the middle of the game, they be like, my hip, hold on, I gotta sit down. That was TJ Doheny.
After they was balling at first, you know, right when it gets a little,
He shot 2 threes and was like, I'm done.
Right. Get a little hot. Now they down by 3. Now all of a sudden the stuff start aching and he started feeling the aching pains. TJ Doheny was doing good at first. He was in there. But that boy Inoue cranked up that heat a little bit. He said, nah, man, my hip, my back, my neck and my back. Oh man. Oh, there go my boy Kendrick. There you go. I knew I was gonna bring about the shadows. Robisi would be a high risk for his first fight. I agree. I think so too. Robisi is arguably a more dangerous version of MJ. Yeah, I personally don't like that fight. Because I think that's a tough. I feel like that's a fight that you fight only if you have to, like he's a mandatory or something like that. I mean, if you're Naoya Inoue coming up, I don't think that's a fight you go for at your debut. Like unless he's a champion, you know what I'm saying? If he was a champion, then yeah, I could see it. But he's just a mean ass contender, man. He had what, fight of the year candidate? Did they get fight of the year with him and Espinosa? I don't know if they got, but it was definitely a fight of the year candidate.
Espinosa fight, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it actually won. It was fight of the year? I know it's definitely a candidate at least. I don't know if it actually won, but anyway, it was still a candidate, so at the very least. Robeisy Ramirez and Rafael Espinosa. He said, y'all trolls. Bro, Doheny, bro. Doheny, bro. That got hot in that kitchen, man.
Should have took a sip of that Henny.
Yep, burn your chest. That boy Inoue was turning it up.
So who are they saying is next for Inoue?
Sam Goodman.
I see people saying he need to come to the U.S., but if he came to the U.S., who would his opponent be?
Well, they already have a fight for him next, in theory, you know, like just like, but he was supposed to be fighting Sam Goodman before TJ Doheny anyway, but so now they're back in talks and it's supposed to be December 24th. Good Lord, when like I said, Christmas Eve. So he should be fighting Sam Goodman, and then like I told you, the 3-fight plan. So the 3-fight plan is to fight somebody else on April. They didn't announce him yet. I'm hoping it's MJ Akhmadaliev, but they didn't say. And then the third fight, this is according to Bob Arum. That's what he said today. He said the third fight will hopefully be him and Junto Nakatani. Espinosa's the best. I agree, Mike, 1,000%. I think Rafael Espinosa, El Davino is the best. It could be wrong, though. You know, it could be wrong. But if I had to pick one person, like if someone asked me who do I think what could be undisputed at 126, I would say Espinosa.
Yeah, he beat shit out of Ray Vargas.
I think he puts Ray Vargas to sleep. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't too high on him.
Me either. If I'm Bruce Shushu Carrington, that's the guy I want. I ain't gonna lie. Him or Nick Ball. But even Nick Ball is kind of rough, so that fight could get ugly potentially. But I think Shushu could beat both of them. But I don't know about Espinosa. I think Angelo Leo is a good fight too. Even though he's the newest champion at 126, I think that's a good fight.
I got Shushu beating him.
Yeah, me too. But I wouldn't be as sure as I would be with Shushu against Vargas and Ball.
What think?
I'm thinking Shushu probably gets a title fight in like next 2 fights. I'd be cool with that. Unless he wants it now. If he wants it now, Shushu, go get it, brother. No one can beat Nick Ball if he fights in England. Talk to him.
Yeah, my reception up here is fucking horrible.
He can't get knocked out and still win. Who is Nick Ball signed with? Is he with Queensberry? Yeah, actually, yeah, because he was on the Matchroom Queensberry against Ray Ford. Yeah, yep. Yeah, he's with Queensberry. Yep. No easy licks. Nah, none. There's none. 126 is deep.
What do you think it looks like in a year from now?
126?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good question, man. I'm hoping in a year from now, if Shushu could fight one time here and then one, so a year, maybe one. I would like to see Shushu as a champ. I think Rafael Espinosa still is a champ. I think Ray Vargas gets taken out. I think Nick Ball probably still the champ by hook or by crook because I don't think Nick Ball's going to fight anybody. For real. Angelo Leo, I'm not sure. But I don't think anybody will unify. I think it'll be 4 champions. I think it'll be Espinosa, Shushu. I think Nick Ball because he won't fight anybody. And I think Angelo Leo probably. I don't know.
I think that's the version of 126 Inoue will have to see.
Yeah.
I see him moving up probably next year.
Yep. Anyway, Shushu is not ready for. I agree, 1,000%, Mike. He's not ready for Inoue, and definitely not Japan. Definitely not Japan. No. I
He gonna
agree
be
with
on
that
the
1,000%. Huh?
He gonna be on the shirt.
Yeah. If he go to Japan, he gonna be on the shirt for sure. Like I said, I don't even like that fight. I don't even know why it's being talked about. Like I said, and like I said, no disrespect to anybody, but I feel like when people are stuck on that fight, it's because that's all they know is Shushu Carrington at 126. I don't think they know anybody else because it doesn't make sense. Like I said, it's a cool fight if it happens, but the way people talk about it, like you would think that Bruce Shushu Carrington is a champion or a unified champion or something like that. Bro, he hasn't even fought a top 10 guy yet. But you want a bona fide Hall of Famer. You want him to move up, and that's the fight that you want. That's the fight that you're clamoring to see. I don't get that. Like we wanted to see Canelo move up and fight Kovalev because Kovalev was a champion. We wanted to see him fight Bivol because Bivol was a champion. Who the heck wants to see a guy move up and you know what I'm saying? They didn't want Canelo to move up and fight Ben Whitaker or whatever other prospect there is at 175. You want to move up to fight the champion. Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford didn't move up and fight. Who's at 154? I don't know. Hell, Virgil Ortiz. He didn't move up and fight Virgil Ortiz. He moved up and fought a champion. So why we want Naoya Inoue to move up and fight Shushu Carrington is probably because you don't know of any champions. You don't move up and fight a prospect, bro. I mean, you can. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying that's not that. Like who desires that? And I agree with Mike. Like Mike said, first and foremost, I don't think Shushu's ready for Inoue. I wouldn't even want to put him through that right now. Whether he could win or not. I'm not saying he can't win, but just because you can do something don't mean that you should do something. I think it behooves him from every aspect. It makes more sense for him to wait because he's younger, he'll get better, and Naoya Inoue is older. Not saying he will get worse, but he would probably get worse before Shushu Carrington gets worse. So the more you wait, not saying he's trying to age him out. I'm not even advocating to age him out, but it just makes sense, man. Make it make sense, and it makes sense. It makes sense for you to, you're a prospect. In a year's time, you could probably fight a top 10 contender, which you are doing right now against Suleiman Sagawa. Then you could probably get yourself a position to get a belt, and then fight him. And then it works in Naoya Inoue's favor too. If he really wants to go to 126, maybe he could get a fight in between if he wants to, Because even if he does not fight a champion, even if he doesn't fight a champion, I still don't understand fighting Shushu. Like, you would probably want to get your feet wet against somebody like a Brandon Figueroa. Well, he's an interim champion, not like you want to get your feet wet against somebody like a Ruben Villa or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or even a Robisi Ramirez, which I think would be a bad idea. But just somebody that's not currently a champion. Maybe like a Carlos Castro, who's fighting Carlos Castro? Stephen Fulton, like a Carlos Castro, like Stephen Fulton's fighting or something like that. Get your feet wet against somebody who's recognized, but not super dangerous for you to get your feet wet, like a Ronnie Rios or something. If you're gonna fight a good guy, you're gonna move up and fight somebody that's good. That good guy might as well be a champion. Might as well get all the bang. You know what I'm saying? Make the risk match the reward, or make the reward match the risk. I can see a Leo versus Espinosa unification on Top Rank. Hey, I like that. Well, according to reports, which I hope these reports are true, it's not confirmed or finalized yet, so don't quote me on this. But I've seen reports saying that apparently we may get the Espinosa Ramirez rematch. That'd be fire. And we may get it on the same date as the Oscar Valdez and Emmanuel Navarrete rematch in December. I think December 2nd or 7th, whichever one is the Saturday. I read some reports about a week ago, saying that we could get a rematch on the same card. So it'll be two rematches as the main and co-main between Valdez and Navarrete and Espinosa versus Ramirez, Robisi. So I think that'd be good. But I wouldn't be mad at Espinosa and Leo unification either. That'd be good too.
Yeah,
that'd be good too, man. A lot of good fights out there, man. What you want to see, Ty?
No way.
Well, yeah. I was just saying that 126, but yeah, for Inoue too. Yeah, Inoue too. It's 3-fight deal. What would you like to see in this 3-fight deal?
I don't know. I'm actually just more intrigued for guys at 26 if I had to do a 3-fight deal.
Okay, yeah, dude, yeah, 3-fight deal, 26.
What is it? Espinoza, Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that put us? Like in a year time frame? Then
Yep.
maybe Shushu? Because he probably earned his way up.
Hey, I like that.
Like, if that's the scenario, I'll be fine with that.
I like that.
Like, if I'm mapping this out, it would be Espinoza. Oh, no. That might be too much right off the bat. I would say Leo, then
Leo.
Espinoza.
Okay.
That put us like with a year from now.
Yeah.
Then Shushu. Because by then he should be ranked and all that.
I like that. So a 3-fight plan for Inoue at 126. Hey, I like that. I like that. That's a hell of a plan. Yeah, like you said, Shushu should be matured right there by then. Should already have his at least be, if he doesn't have a freaking belt, he should at least be number 1, mandatory for somebody's belt. Because he's number 2 right now.
In the top rank, I say Bob get greedy and throw in a 4-fight option.
Hey.
Let me get Robisi in there.
Ooh, that thing hot. Oh, Bruce Shushu's number 1 right now. I didn't know that. I didn't know Shushu's number 1 in the WBA. He's a mandatory for Nick Ball's belt. I didn't know that. Oh.
Oh, yeah, there was something about that.
Oh. Oh. Hold on now.
You think Frank can get him out of that fight?
Hey. I don't know if he can, but he might want to.
I don't know. Him and Bob always do good work together. I can see him like, all right, Nick Ball, go over there and get your ass whipped real quick.
Yeah, I don't think Nick Ball wins that one. Yeah. Frank may want to get him up out of there. I haven't heard any Nick Ball news, so.
Nah, I know I haven't.
Yeah. When's the last? So his last fight was a Ray Ford. Okay, his last fight was a Ray Ford. Huh. Yeah, it should be about time. He should be getting something.
Who else is ranked there?
For WBA or?
Yeah. Trying to see something.
Stephen Fulton's number 2. So Nick Ball's number 1. I mean the champ, of course. Bruce Carrington, Shushu Carrington's number 1. Fulton's number 2. Louis Neary's number 3. Oh, Coelho. I know Marco Coelho. Number 4. Oda Beck, who lost to Ray Ford, is number 5. Ray Ford
Neary's ranked at 26.
Yep.
Keep that in the back pocket.
Yep, he ranked number 6, so I guess he didn't fully I guess they don't keep him there until he moves to 130 or until he fights at 130, I guess. Because he's still trying to go to 130, right? I mean, I know that's what he was saying.
I know he implied it or said it.
Yeah.
But we gotta see how they actually schedule him.
True. He's ranked at 130 for WBC. He's ranked number 7 for Robson Casesau's belt. Well, really Osha Key Foster's belt, but you know how that goes.
Yeah. But then again, WBC always showing him some love. I can see him trying to fight the champ at 130.
Oh yeah, because remember him and Ray Ford were having him and Osha Key Foster were having a back and forth. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Oh, that's an interesting fight. Even now they both have L's, or I mean Osha Key Foster already had an L, but even they're both coming off of L's. It's still an interesting fight.
When's that rematch scheduled?
For Robson Casesau, I don't remember, man. November. No, not November. I don't know. Let me look it up real quick. I don't remember. I think it was November. I made a video about it too. I don't remember. I want to say November or something. Let me look. I'll tell you right now. I'll find it.
If it's in November, that
Yeah, it is
gives
November.
Bob time to do his little top rank magic.
Yeah, it is November. November 2nd.
After that fight, if Shock was to win, I could see him easily putting him in there with old boy.
Ready for it? Ooh, who you got?
Oh, you talking about him versus Ford?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just go be biased with this and say Raymond.
Yeah, that's a tough fight. I don't know. I don't know who wins that. That's a tough fight. Tough pick to me.
Like for Styles, I gotta see them at the weigh-in, but
Yeah.
if I had to pick, like right now, I gotta be biased and pick the guy from my hood.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I might lean towards Shock a little bit though. I don't know though. And then Zoo and Bakram Murtazaliev is finally finalized. We dropped it already. The news a couple weeks ago. That was on October 19th. It was finalized and it might be in Florida. So I'm gonna see what part of Florida. See if I can slide out to that, man. That'd be dope. Hopefully it's like
This is a nice venue. I'll go.
Huh?
I said if it's a nice venue, I'll go.
Bet. Shit, me, you, and Kendrick could meet up. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Cause Kendrick down here too. They just said Florida. They didn't say. I'm gonna read it to you right now. They didn't add any specificity to the city. They just said it's in Florida. I'll tell you right now. Let me make sure. God, they ain't even say like North Florida, South Florida, Central Florida. Tim Tszyu will challenge Bakram Murtazaliev for his IBF Super Welterweight title on October 19th in Florida. Yeah, I'm gonna find out.
Florida.
Yeah, it just says in Florida. Doesn't say where specifically.
I'm just trying to think why place there.
I was thinking that too. That's why I was like, why the heck is it in Florida? Like,
Is it a scheduling reason? What, like, what's the date?
19th October.
October in Florida.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, why the heck in Florida? I was shocked to see. Like, I was expect like T.O. or something like that, but Tim Tszyu and Bakram, what the hell?
I'm trying to see what other coinciding events would be in Florida at that time. Especially when I'm looking at what type of venue they would have to get.
That's a PBC too, so I'll try to go to that if I can. The only thing about it, I don't get why. My boy Dub pulled up, man. That was dope to see my boy Dub, man. That's how I feel. I like when I see the community, man. Like, that was dope. I remember the first time I saw Ty, and Kendrick, and Clone. And that's just dope. I don't think, did I see Oscar yet? No, Oscar had his camera on, but I ain't see him yet. Oscar gave us a house tour. That was dope. Yep. I like to know that I'm interacting with real people, man. Because I swear some of the people that come to the stream, they can't be real, bro. Some of the stuff they say. Like, some dude came in here talking about he gonna pull up on me and my mama.
When was that?
That was today, bro. But I don't know if I said, bro, you typing in the right chat? I said, you got to be in the wrong chat. Unicorn was there too. Unicorn said, yeah, for real, he got to be. It just came out of nowhere. He said, oh yeah, you keep talking, I'm gonna pull up on you. It's something about your mama, pussy boy. That's what he said. I didn't know who he was talking to. I was just crying, bro. I don't remember his name though, bro. It was like right when I started, not right when I started, but after he said the prayer and all that stuff, and then he came in with that. I was like, bro. I said, bro, you good? You might have multiple chats open. You see it?
You can't be coming off like that right after the prayer. That
right after the prayer, bro. I said, bro, whoever you fighting, bro, I hope you winning. Because you going through it right now. And he ain't say nothing after. Yo. Anyway, Smart, if he moves up, it's definitely going to be for the belts. I think so too, Mike. I think so too.
I mean, if he's doing his American tour, 126 will be it.
Yeah. Oh, that part too. I don't know if I said that. So the fight in April will be in Vegas. So it'll be in America. Yep. According to the plans that were revealed today by Bob Arum, you know.
And Bob Arum, backdoor dealings.
Right. Oh shoot! At 10 o'clock, we got Chicago versus the Las Vegas Aces, man. Seattle Storm and Connecticut playing right now. Close game. Washington Mystics clapping the Dallas Wings.
What's the score?
Seattle 66, Connecticut 61, Washington Mystics 51, Dallas Wings 39.
Oh, okay.
WNBA games, man. It's at halftime for the Washington Mystics and Dallas Wings. I'm gonna watch that 10 o'clock game though. You got Las Vegas Aces and Chicago Sky, Angel Reese and them versus Asia Wilson and them. I ain't gonna lie.
I just realized something.
What's that?
Man, how Dub gonna pull up and then duck?
Hold on, let me play it. Dub pulled up and then ducked. I told you like TJ Doheny, bro. He ducked in the fight.
You know how something's just bothering you, but you forget about it, and out of nowhere it just rises to the top of your thoughts, and you just like, damn.
Yep.
He said all that crazy stuff came up in here. He said hello to everybody and dipped.
Yep. Shout out to Dub, man. He told me keep
you
doing
know it was like a paid appearance.
Yep.
He came and got his bread and slid.
Yep. I ain't even hold on. Mike was the first donation today, man. This for Mike right here, man. Like a boss. Sorry, Mike. I forgot. I played the biscuits, but I ain't played the second thing, man. Dropped the big $5 on the Cash App. Inoue smart, man. I think yeah, like I said, I'm not really too anxious to see him at 126. I don't care. To me, if I could pick the next 3 fights for me personally, it would be the Sam Goodman, because that's what they said. That's what they want. That's the one that's like solidified. Then I want MJ Akhmadaliev, and then that third fight, I don't really care. It could be at 126, or it could be the Junto Nakatani that they're talking about. That's fire, yes sir. I appreciate you, Mike. It could be the Junto Nakatani that they talk about. It could be. I wouldn't even be mad if it was Casemiro, John Rail Casemiro, or Elijah Pierce. I don't really care. Or they go to 126, or like I said, be the Junto. I would prefer that Junto fights Takuma first. I don't know if that's gonna happen though. Maybe that's too idealistic, but I would prefer Junto to. That's just me being selfish though. You know, I just want to talk. I just want to see the anime thing, the revenge arc. I could make a dope video.
Classic fight the other day.
Which one?
Just for like, you know, film purposes. And I was watching. Damn it. Why did I just forget his name? Little Cuban dude.
Guillermo Rigondeaux?
Guillermo. Guillermo was fighting Donaire.
Hey.
And when I was watching it, basically because of the style matchup, how would he fare against Inoue?
Ooh. That's hard to call for me.
Especially seeing how he approached a young Donaire.
Right. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know, man. I think it's easy to just say no Nito, but I don't know. I mean, I think it's easy to just say now you off the rip, but man, Rigondeaux might make it a
Rigondeaux did that coming up.
Right. It might be a boring, stale, systematic beatdown by Guillermo Rigondeaux. His defense.
Say boring and stale.
Yeah.
I mean, his fights only got boring when he got older.
You thought the Nonito and his fight was, I don't know.
It wasn't boring. It wasn't like what we consider a Shakur fight.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it wasn't
Because
like,
you actually saw people like competing at a high level on a chess match type of fight, especially how rigged out countered.
right. I just remember being disappointed with it, but maybe I need to go watch
I
it
feel like
again.
that version would give Inoue trouble.
I think so too. I remember him Rigondeaux beating Inoue, but I mean, my fault. Rigondeaux beating Nonito, but I remember being like disappointed. He said, "Hey yo, Ty, I picked the same order." Okay, Mike said he got the same order as you for the Inoue. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Paul not going to fight him. Yeah, I don't think so either.
I only picked that order just because I was thinking about like how would Top Rank push this and giving it a good time frame. Like, all right, they go from here. But a good like opening fight at 126 that test his skills, or at least give him a valid like name that isn't like 1, 2, or 3 would probably be Gary Russell.
I gotta see him come back before I believe that. Before I believe him, I'm talking about, because he keeps saying he gonna come back. I ain't seen him yet. But now that'd be fire though. I agree with you.
But again, he's on the shelf.
Right.
I don't know what he did to Al and them over there, but they won't schedule him.
Yeah, that's tough.
Same thing with his brother. He don't get scheduled a lot, even though we did see him fight recently, but look at how often he fights. She was like 8 months to a year.
Yeah, that's crazy. What fight? Is there a fight coming up? Is there a fight coming up this weekend? What's this weekend? The 7th?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Me either. I feel like there's not, man. That's some bull. I know
Only
next
fight
week,
I know
of course,
coming up
is Canelo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's next week. I know that, but I don't think there's a fight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a little slow one. They got Jose Zepeda versus Ivan Redcash. I mean, I'm going to watch that. That's on Friday.
I was about to say, hold up. Ain't it a pro box?
Nah,
Or is that for early October?
I don't know. Now, there's a pro box on September 11th. Same week as Canelo. That's Lester Martinez versus Joshawn James. I remember Joshawn James undefeated, and Lester Martinez that ranked pretty high. Yeah, so Saturday's Kevin Walsh versus Irvin Gonzalez. Well, that's Moochie Crib in Connecticut. It's on Swerve TV. I don't even know what that is. That sounds crazy. Swerve TV is wild. And then there's another fight Saturday, but it's really gonna be Friday. So I'm not waking up for that. I ain't gonna lie. It's
sounds like a G League event.
Yeah, it's in Australia. Yeah, facts. Sound like a G League event. But this one is Tamanun Niamtrong versus Alex Winwood. It's an Australian matchup.
Yeah, it's definitely not our demographic.
Nope. Minimum weight too? Yeah, I'm not waking up for minimum weight. I'm sorry.
If it ain't CP Freshmark, I don't want to hear shit about them little guys that.
Yeah. I'll watch. What's his name? Oscar Collazo. Yep. I'd watch him. Oscar Collazo. That's it. Pro Box has an app too. I didn't know that.
They got an app?
Yeah, it says download free app on Pro Box. I didn't know that.
I think that's good. They showing the fights on there too, or no?
That's a good question. I don't know. I would think so. Let me see.
It'd be cool if they had like playback where you can actually watch some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Rather than have to try to find it on YouTube.
Well, okay, so I'm clicking on it on my computer. This is not the app though, but it's just the website, and it does have playback. So you just has all the fights. Like it has Jared Hurd and Rosario #1, and then it has them all listed here, all the way back to. Oh wow, it goes back pretty far. October 4th of last year already.
Oh, they got a nice catalog.
Yeah, they got a nice little catalog. Yeah.
Is it like a subscription to that, or you get the app, you see everything?
If it's like this website, you just see everything. Yeah. If the app is like the website, then yeah, you just see everything. But like I said, once again, I'm not on the app though. I'm on the website. So I clicked on the link to the app, but it just brought me to the website. And probably if I go on my phone and probably let me download the app.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, so you don't have to look for it on YouTube. You just go to Pro Box and it's there. That's dope. But shoot, man, I'm gonna go ahead and watch these games, man, and go edit these videos, man. I got a couple of videos I want to edit or at least tonight, man. Go ahead and call it, bro. I'll be back on in the morning. Good Lord willing for the morning show. You at work? Yeah, you think you said you at work. Shoot, I lost my boy. I don't know if you're there, Ty. If you can hear me, bro, I'm about to slide off, man. I don't think you can hear me. I can't hear you. Oh boy, connection bad. Hey, God bless, bro. But yeah, Chad, I'm about to go ahead and call it, man. I got a video I got to edit. I recorded it early. I just didn't finish editing it, man. But appreciate y'all for the love, man. Big salute to Mike again for dropping the 5 on the Cash App, man. Dropping that bread, that cheese, that butter.
These biscuits.
Yes, sir, man. Don't forget to like the video. Yeah, all right, Ty. Yeah, I was trying to tell you peace out, but I couldn't hear you. But yeah, man, y'all be easy. Don't forget to like the video for your boy, please. Remember, most importantly, with God, we can do anything. Without God, we're nothing. And y'all take care of yourselves, man. Don't forget also to check out the videos, too. I'm going to be posting. And those of you new to the channel, man, I stream Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. for the morning show, and then 7 p.m. for the evening show, both Eastern Standard Time. So I'll catch you on the flip side. We out, man. God bless. Peace. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold, we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.